Hello everyone, this is English for Specific Purposes with Professor Mila Gonzalez, where Sofia Abolio, Isabel Rangel, and my person Maria Jose Madrigal from Universidad Metropolitana. And today's topic regarding Unit 3 is Diplomacy Language and Business Protocol, specifically in India.
Geography and Demographics. India, located in South Asia, is one of the largest countries in the world. It is located to the west with Pakistan and the Indian Ocean, to the north with Nepal and China, to the east with Bangladesh and the Indian Ocean, and to the south, once more, with the Indian Ocean. India is one of the most populated countries in the world, with nearly a fifth of the world's population. India has more than 2,000 ethnic groups and presents 4 major families of language. Its capital is New Delhi. Greetings. When meeting a person, both handshake and namaste greeting can be done. They are also a gesture for saying goodbye. The namaste greeting is known in many places. The palms of the hands are placed together and a slight inclination of the head is made. Men do not greet women with any kind of physical contact. They show respect with gestures. In the case of women, they can shake hands with a Western man, but never with a man from the Indian culture. Women can also shake another woman's hand. Gender differences. Most marriages are arranged by the parents of both parties. Women are perceived as an economic good and are subject to the decisions of their parents. The wife becomes dependent not only on the husband but also on the mother-in-law and the rest of the husband's family. The Indian woman is valued and respected while being by her husband's side. Widows form a poor social group, excluded physically, emotionally, culturally, and religiously.
Social and business hierarchy. India's population is divided by a caste system in which each group is supposed to come from a part of the body of the god Brahma. At the top of the hierarchy are the Brahmins, followed by the Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas, and the Shudras. Dalits are not considered part of the castes since they are supposed to come from the dirt under Brahma's feet. As the WPC explains, in many ways the business structures mirrors the Indian society, since both of them are extremely hierarchical. The person who runs a company is expected to be fairly authoritarian. His position is never doubted, and his instructions are obeyed by those further down the chain, since greater forces as karma and dharma prescribe them. Punctuality and dress code. Although punctuality is a trait that is highly appreciated and expected by Indian people, it is unlikely to start and finish a business meeting on time because of the relaxed and flexible attitude towards time that Indians have. Also, arrangements can be changed several times and may not be confirmed until the last day. Regarding clothes, people usually opt for formal and conservative attires with neutral colors. Men tend to use a button-down shirt with trousers and a jacket or tie, while women wear traditional clothes as saris or blouses with high neckline, pantsuits, and long skirts that cover their knees. Table manners. It is very common to get invited to dinner when making deals with Indian people. However, during the meal, it is not well seen to talk about business unless the host brings the topic. Also, it is recommended to get to the host house among 15 and 20 minutes after the appointed hour to avoid seeming rude. Before starting to eat, it is necessary to wash one's hands and take into consideration that spoons are only used when having liquid dishes, as curries and gels. The rest of the meal is eaten with the right hand only, specifically just the fingers in order to keep it clean and neat.
Gestures and verbal and non-verbal communication. Winking and or whistling may be interpreted as offensive and even sexual in India. Always decline expensive gifts. If you can't, accept them with both hands and do not unwrap them in front of them. Showing the soles of your feet or your shoes or pointing your feet towards anyone is highly disrespectful. Never motion with your palms up or your hands on your hips. It is considered an aggressive posture and as an insult. Indians tend to value their personal space and are not prone of making much physical contact. However, it is common for men to engage in friendly butt patting. This is a sign of friendship and a positive signal for your working relationship. Subjects to avoid. Hindus don't eat beef and Muslims don't eat pork. Many Indians are entirely vegetarian. Be sensitive to a predominant cultural and religious inclination toward this, and a general abstinence from alcohol or cigarettes. Go along with a general disregard for punctuality. They almost never start sharp, but you should never be late. With religion and the attire factor, women should avoid wearing short skirts and exposing their shoulders. And men can lose jackets but not ties. Men will shake hands but not with women, and women should never initiate the handshake. Conduct yourself with respect so it reassures them that your intentions are trustworthy and sincere. This means avoid being aggressive. Do's and don'ts regarding business protocols. Indians greet each other by saying namaste, putting their palms together in front of their chest and giving a slight bow of the head, the same when saying goodbye. Use the titles of your Indian counterparts and address them as Mrs., Miss, and Mr. Exchange business cards at the beginning of the meeting and remove your shoes when entering a room. Accept all food and drink during business meetings, and if you are proposing it, they prefer business lunches to business dinners by far. Do not begin business meetings by getting straight to the point. Instead, take a short time asking personal questions, covering topics such as how long have they worked in the company and where did they grow up.